Hi, this is Dracia, and I hate intros, so let's just jump right in. So the first materials you will likely be searching for will be Acacia, Jute, and Bog Iron. The best place for Acacia is just a short distance north of St. Dan along this canal here. You can also find it along the shore of Rova Hill to the west. For Jute, you can find some north of where you found the Acacia along the northern shoreline of St. Anne and those little islands. It can also be found in this little canal here in southern St. Anne. It can also be found along this west shoreline of Rova Hill, north of the Tanjona settlement. Lastly, you can find it on the shores of the Islands of the Moon. Now, you can find bog iron along the coast of St. Anne, but I found that it's most prolific along the shores of Ile Royale. This island can be found south of St. Anne. Now, for copper, I've only been able to find copper in one place, and that is this lineage canyon south of the Sacred Tree in Rova Hill. If you can't seem to get the nodes for mining, then I suggest finding gathering ships in the area to loot. You can also find Iroka wood along this canal. Another good place for Iroka wood is at the Islands of the Moon. Next, we'll be headed to the coast of Africa for teak, mopane, linen, hemp, nickel, and cobalt. Teak wood can be found on some little islands just west of the Island of the Moon. That if you turn south down those little canals in the Harufa area, you can find some more teak along with Sisal nodes. For nickel, head to the north end of the coast of Africa in the northernmost river, west of the Island of the Moon. The very best place for cobalt is going up the river by Jute Foundry down to the sunken gold mine. There are a lot of cobalt and teak nodes along the shores of that river, as well as some hemp. I forgot to record the nodes on the map, but you can find hemp by going up this river between Jute Foundry and the Pillar Tomb. Then go east at Pillar Tomb and there should be some nodes around those little islands. For linen and mopane, you want to be in the south end of the coast of Africa. You can find it along the rivers between Elder's Cave to the Great Nkuda and along Pilot Nay. One last place for teak is this island in the Western Basin. For the remaining resources, we will travel to the Indian Ocean and East Indies. There you will find magnetite, pure iron, zinc, Roselle, Abaka, Ramie, Ironwood, Juniper, and Greenheart. You can find magnetite on these two little islands, one in the southern basin and the other on Batavia reefs. North of where you found the magnetite, within the Ring of Fire, you can find zinc all along these islands and some pure iron along that northern shore. Head east from the Ring of Fire to the Spice Islands for Juniper. There's also more zinc north of the Spice Islands. Juniper and zinc can also be found along the Trisula coast. Once you go north to the Hutan Highlands, you'll begin finding ironwood and pure iron. It's all along the coast and down pretty much every river on this island. The small islands to the west also have quite a bit of ironwood. This includes the Baruch Sea Islands to the northwest of the Hutan Highlands. To find Abaka, you'll want to head north into the delta of Seine. You can find it along the canal by the Sunni Foundry and to the ruins of Lutkun. You will also continue to find pure iron and ironwood from here to the Keonkang coast. Ramie can be found on the east coast of the Logam Highlands and on some of the smaller islands north. Roselle is on this island in the central basin, and there are another couple of nodes southwest of there on the island where the Orbulet is. For our final resource, Greenheart, we need to go to the Fort du Lys. However it is in French. It grows on that island. It's the only place it grows. I spent a lot of time tracking down these resources, and if this video has helped you at all, please leave a like and or subscribe. It would be much appreciated as every little bit helps. I'll see you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye!